The best low pH cleansers in the Philippines. Are there any that's a drugstore brand which you can buy from Watsons and supermarkets? Low pH facial cleansers are also known as pH balanced face washes, meaning they have a pH level of 7 or lower, but not lower than 4. That's because the skin surface is slightly acidic, which it needs to stay healthy and effectively perform its vital biological processes. As such, using alkaline external products such as high pH cleansers can lead to skin dryness, redness, irritation, and acne flare-ups. Which then made me wonder, can you buy a low pH cleanser in the Philippines for under 350 pesos? And so I bought 22 popular drugstore face washes, some pH testing tools, and shot glasses to conduct an experiment and find out for myself. I initially planned on using this digital pH meter which I bought brand new, but it just kept on giving me very different numbers every time. Thankfully, I also bought these old school pH strips. I tested them using the same buffer solutions for the digital pH meter, and the strips showed accurate and reliable results. Here's the pH of our tap water. It's 7 and up to the ideal water pH. A little disclaimer, since pH strips involve visual assessments, please allow a plus-minus 0.5 difference in pH results. Also, there can be slight color differences between my camera's register, what I saw with my own eyes, and your screen's display too. Without further ado, let's get started. Look at this one. Oh, ice cream. It looks close to a 9. So let's say 8.5. This looks good. Okay, this looks like a 6. This time, I diluted the Celotech cleansers with a little tap water to see if there's any difference. I'll be diluting all thick and pasty cleansers because they're harder to test. My gosh! This is very alkaline, y'all. Is a 10? Is a 9? Perhaps a 9.5. This smells like stay the same color, which looks like 6. Let's try to add water. Yeah, it's still yellow.
This is fascinating. This even looks like a 4.5. I'm just gonna spread it like paste. Yeah. Here. Off the tube. Oh, I'm sweaty. Oops. Yikes. It looks like an 8.5. No, oof. Yeah, it truly looks like a 9. It really is green. It looks like a 7. But if you dunk it, it really does look like a 9. Last one. also looks like a 9. Okay, if it's wet, it looks like an 8 actually. Okay, this one's a little greenish. This looks more like a 7, maybe a 6.5. What? No, it looks like a 9. How is that? Is this because of the beads? Let's get to the bottom of things. Oof. Testing the paste again. Right off the sachet. It looks like a 7. So I'll give it perhaps an 8.5. It looks like a 9. 8.5. Here looks like an 8. This claims to be low pH, so it looks like a 6. It could be a 5.5. It's really hard to tell. It's soapy water. It still is. It's a 6. And that concludes it.
And here are all the low pH cleansers to neutral ones. Their pH levels are safe for the skin surface, so they're worthy of your consideration the next time you're shopping for facial cleansers. In particular, these are the ones that tested pH 6. These two Olays tested pH 7. And only this Olay Regenerist Revitalizing Cream Cleanser tested a surprising pH 5. I'm very excited to try and use this Olay cleanser later and experience what pH 5 feels like. Here are all the face washes that tested alkaline. All in all, I'm happy to find out that there are many low pH cleansers in the Philippines that are drugstore and available at Watsons and supermarkets. It also goes to show that you don't have to pay more for a pH balanced face wash. Please take note though that skincare brands reformulate their products from time to time, so these results are only accurate for the time being. If you enjoyed my little experiment, comment down below, thanks TGH. And if the spirit moves ya, you can also give me a tip on Ko-fi. Ko-fi is an online tip jar for creators among other things. It accepts Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, and American Express. You can also send money from GCash using the American Express Virtual Pay, and from PayMaya using the online payment card number. Maybe if I raise 8,000 pesos, I can do part 2. Check out ko-fi.com/theglowhacker. See ya!